Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this spark plug is stuck and broken. There's only a little bit left. It's rounded off. Can I get it out? I would like to issue a warning that this is it's going to be violent. With the limited amount of tools that I have here, I'm going to do what I can to see if I can get this thing off. So just to catch you guys up in case you're unfamiliar with this, I believe it's a 1972 Honda SL100. This thing was stuck and had been stuck for years. It doesn't have everything. It's incomplete. We have another SL100 that we're going to use bits and pieces of this one for that one. So we freed up the engine. We know that I have another top end. This one is already ruined, meaning the spark plug is stuck. Somebody already broke the porcelain off of it. This is how it was for however long it's been sitting. So I'm just seeing if we can get this out. So what I'm going to do is this is the bit from the impact driver, and I'm going to pound it into the, I'd done that already in the previous video. I'm going to pound it into the spark plug so I have something to turn, and I can now make it a flathead that fits inside. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to use the impact to see if I can get it to spin. But before I do all that, we're going to meet it with some heat. So let's heat this guy up as hot as we can get it. Okay, let me pound this bit in. That thing's in there. Okay, let's see. See if this guy goes here. It is stuck. We're gonna pull the engine and we'll take it home, see if we can weld a nut, put a big bar on it and see if we can actually turn it. That is crazy. What are the odds? What are the odds that this thing frees up? It is in, if you look around the edges, I don't want to touch it because it's kind of hot, but it looks like it's welded on. Look, you don't even see threads or anything. We've sprayed it down. You can see in there where I chiseled the slot for that, but it's not doing nothing. So maybe we have to drill it out. I don't know. And I'd prefer to do it while it's on the engine because it's got something holding it. Prefer to do it in the frame because, like I said, it's got something holding it. But if I'm going to take it home to weld it, I'm going to have to pull it to then put it in the car to take it home. At least it's easy. Most of this stuff's off, so let's go ahead and pull this engine off. Start with these three. Back it up. And then I like to put it back together with the hardware in the direction that it goes, just to make life a little easier when you put it back together, so we don't have to look for it, worry about it, anything like that. Okay, let's get this guy, the exhaust, off next. It's just, come on, what's holding you in? Hopes and dreams. There's nothing. Look at the stuff coming out. Look at all the stuff coming out. Okay, let's make sure we get these guys here. These guys, and I'll put these nuts back on. Almost halfway done, because we just have these here and then two back here, and we're good to go. We don't have to take the whole skid plate off, but it's what connects this guy to there. At least I think. We may have to pull these pegs off if they screw into the engine. We'll have to look. But let's just keep these sorted until we get that off. And then now these 2/14. Well, we're going to need a backup on that one. At least this guy is small enough that you can reach around. It's kind of easy. Give the old reach around and okay. And again, we'll put these guys back together. I don't know, this is the way I do it. Let me know down below how you do it. I know some of you guys are Ziploc bags and things like that. I'll use a Ziploc bag if it's something I can't put back together. I mean, I can't put it back together like this. I'll use a Ziploc bag for the leftovers. And what I mean by that, like this guy here, this guy, and these three, I'll put them in a bag. These four that I took out, I'll put them here because that's where they end up. And that way I don't have to look for them. And I don't have to look for them in the bag and try to figure out where they go. I know where they go because they're where they go. At least that's for me. Like my grandmama, the world famous cat skinner, used to say, there's more than one way to do it. She wasn't a cat skinner, but somebody had to be for them to come up with the there's more than one ways to skin a cat saying. So putting these guys back, and that's just one thing down the line, especially if you're not going to get back to a project right away. For me, that makes it easier for me. So this guy right here, I got to get on it from this side. There we go. You gotta work it back and forth sometimes. How's the song go? Love the way you work it. Yo diggity. You gotta back it up. So that's what we had to do. And then we got one more on the bottom. Let's see if I can get something on it. Come on, you're almost off. Oh, got it. Worked out just like I had planned. Now we should have some room to get to that guy right there. See if we can get that bolt back through. Okay, now I can get it. Okay, now it's time to just caveman this sucker out of here. I think I could have looked up and see which way they come out or don't come out. Just using a screwdriver just to pry it up a little bit. See if I can get it up and out. Make sure it's free. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I could have looked up and see which way these things come out, but you could just, like I said, just caveman it. I think it comes out to the left, but that's just a guess. But let's see. It's gotta come out of the cradle. There we go. And now it's got to go somewhere. It's got to go this way or this way. Somebody's screaming at their computer or their phone or their whatever right now saying which is the way to do it. And if you know, leave it in the comments because I'm going to have to do this again. See, because if you do what I just did right there, it looks like you get it stuck. Come on, it feels like it's out. Maybe it wants to come back this way? What are we doing? Yeah, it's got to come out to the left. What is holding me up besides my... Oh, I am pouring some juice out. At least the good thing I put the tray down because that is my clean rug right there. I did just clean that rug. So here it is. We made it out. Now, look, like I said, this thing is not in good shape, but we have another time in advance. So now I can take it home, weld, see if I can weld a nut to see if I can get that off. If not, we tear it down and we just replace this, which we're probably going to end up doing anyway, but I'd like to get it out anyway. So that's good. At least we got that out. This guy is looking more and more like a parts bike, like just a leftover something. We may clean up this frame. It may come in. It may be useful to somebody because we do have two of these, but the other one is not. Again, the piston is still stuck on the rod, so it's not coming off. So, let's go. Next step, we'll see us trying to get that guy out. Okay, now I'm just putting these bolts back where they go, just to make my life a little easier. This one actually goes right up top there, but that way I don't have to look for them, and I don't have parts scattered all over the place. I can move this around as many times as I want, and these aren't going to go anywhere. That's what I like to do. Okay, I welded a nut onto the end of the spark plug. Let's see if this thing will now free up. No, it's not. Twist it off. Okay, so I welded a nut on the end, so let's see if it's going to hold. Oh, I don't think so. No, it's twisting off. Okay, so I got this nut welded on there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm gonna let it cool a bit, then we're gonna try to crank on it. Let's try it. See if we rip this one off too. I'm not sure if it's turning. Something is giving. See if I can tighten it up. I don't know what's spinning. I think I'm twisting it off. I am. See, it was welded, full welded in the middle, all the way through that nut. From that, so after failed attempt, this was the first one, failed attempt, we now have success. Well, I say that. Success. I just, oh, never mind. We don't have success yet. We have some success. We have the whole, this thing is so stuck. I guess we're just going to try to drill that out because it is stuck like Chuck. I guess we'll try to drill that out. This is crazy. This thing is fighting us. Okay, so things have escalated. This guy was not playing well. So I knew I had another one. So I said, let's just go ahead and take this sucker apart, put the new one on, and then get back to work. Okay, here we are. We're all back together. Now it's ready to go back into the SL100 and hopefully make it run. Now that this is all back together, I'm going to clean this engine up. The good thing about it being on this engine stand is I can just roll it out, pressure wash it, spin it upside down, really be able to clean it really good. I just made these little brackets so I can put other engines onto this stand. And it works out really great. Makes it easier when you're building it to be able to move around, to work all the way around it, and not have to worry about holding on to it. So just converted an engine stand to make it work for this. A lot of times just using the mounting brackets here that mount it to the motorcycle, just use it here to mount it to this stand. Makes my life a little easier, especially when you're cleaning them, things like that. So guys, we started off with a stuck spark plug and now we have a complete engine. One of the great things is I had another top end. So I could try some things with the stuck spark plug. If it worked, that's awesome. If it didn't work, still awesome because I can still get to this point. Can't wait to put this guy in the other SL100 and finish that guy up. I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.